What's good, everybody? 2023 is looking to be an amazing year for gamers. I looked at all the games coming out this year, and here's my pick of 7 games I think you should be playing in the second quarter of 2023. With all that out of the way, let's jump right into number 7, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, a sequel to the 2019 smash hit Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Just like the previous title, Survivor is a third-person, galaxy-spanning, story-driven action-adventure from Respawn Entertainment, the creators of Apex Legends and the Titanfall series. Continues the story of Cal, which is no longer a Padawan. Cal has grown into a very powerful Jedi. The story will pick up 5 years after the events that unfold in Fallen Order. Continue the Soul-like Star Wars with dark times closing in. Along your journey, you will be fighting some familiar enemies from the previous title, along with a slew of new monsters for you to master and defeat. Cal will need to decide how far he is willing to go to save those closest to him. I didn't play much of the first one, but it was very well received. The game looks to take what they did well in the first one and largely focus their development on the combat to make it a much smoother experience. We can continue Cal's story when the game releases on April 28, 2023 for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the PC. Moving right into number 6, the Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. From Rocksteady Studios, the creators of Batman Arkham series. Instead of being the Cape Crusader, you take a different approach as you play as the infamous Task Force X, which we all know them to be the Suicide Squad. Take control of Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, and King Shark while you begrudgingly embark on the mission to take down and kill the Justice League, who have been corrupted or mind-controlled by an invading alien force. The game is a story-driven, third-person action shooter that Rocksteady is describing as a genre-defying action-adventure. Each squad member will have their own unique moveset for you to learn and master while you take down enemies in a dynamic open world taking place in Metropolis. The game will also allow you to customize weapons and learn new skills as you continue through the story. The game can be played completely solo or up to 4-player co-op. We can see what it takes to take down the Justice League when the game releases on May 26th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the PC. Jumping right into number 5, Dead Island 2. After being announced 9 years ago in 2014, the sequel to the 2011 Dead Island is finally getting its release. The game takes place in a beautiful looking Los Angeles during a zombie apocalypse. You'll be able to select between 6 different characters to level up fully and customize your Slayer how you see fit. They have established a brand new skill system allowing for full control, allowing you to respect instantly, to test and build the craziest class your mind can think of. The game is a cinematic co-op adventure as a proper RPG experience. Jump into a thrilling pulp story that will immerse you in a twisted universe. You can play with up to 3 other players and hack and slash shoot in this first-person adventure. Let's hope it can follow its hype and release in a playable state. We can jump in and slay these zombies when it releases on April 28th for the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and the PC. Coming in at number 4, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, a sequel to the Breath of the Wild. Developers stated the game came to life with the ideas they couldn't bring to Breath of the Wild through DLCs. So they took all the ideas they were going to release and constructed a game around these ideas. The game will continue its story in the vast land of Hyrule with the addition of taking to the islands in the skies. You can look forward to another massive adventure when this game releases on May 12th for the Nintendo Switch. Jumping right in at number 3, Street Fighter VI. One of the most beloved fighting games continues its evolution with an addition to a custom character builder and a career mode they are calling the World Tour. In addition, it will have 2 other game modes, which will include a traditional fighting ground that the series has grown accustomed to. Another game called the Battle Hub is where characters can meet in a lobby with their character they created to gather and communicate with other players around the world, and take part in game modes and classic arcades, as well as a hub goods shop for your avatar from World Tour. The game looks amazing, and as one of my favorite fighting games, I'll be jumping into World Tour when it releases on June 2nd for the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and the PC. Moving right into number 2, Diablo IV, a continued series from the revolutionary top-down RPG game coming to you from Blizzard Entertainment. Diablo IV will release with 5 characters to choose from: the Barbarian, the Druid, the Necromancer, the Rogue, and the Sorcerer. The game has developed an in-depth character customization skill tree in what they are calling a Paragon system. The game will have its traditional story mode along with an extensive endgame system to include world bosses and dungeons. I've been waiting on this game since the release of Diablo 3 in 2012. 11 years later, we are finally getting an addition to this amazing series. Unlike a lot of people, I quite enjoyed Diablo 3. I hope Diablo 4 can avoid the massive monetization issue we have seen in recent years and stay true to its mechanics to make another smash hit. We can jump in and fight Diablo again when this game releases on June 6th for the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and the PC. And finally, moving on to number 1, my most anticipated game since the re-release of Final Fantasy VII in 2020. It's Final Fantasy XVI. Been one of my favorite series since I was a kid. Take charge of Clive Rosfield, the first son of the Archduke of Rosaria, which is tasked as the guardian of his younger brother Joshua, the dominant of the Phoenix, and is blessed with the ability to wield parts of the fire. The game continues the fast-paced action combat we have seen in Final Fantasy XV and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. The game will have a mixed combat system, involving both melee and magic-based attacks, to include features showing off chocobos and summons, which are now called icons. I am truly excited to continue the series, and will start my pursuit of Ifrit when the game releases on June 22nd for the PlayStation 5. And there you have it. That's my pick of 7 games I think you should be playing in the second quarter of 2023. If there's anything that you think I missed, go ahead and comment down below. If you'd like to see more of this content, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.